side, and also try to ensure that you share so that others will be able to follow up. Today we are going to be talking about and be following up on our leaders' court case at Abuja, the heartbeat of the zoo. So you're welcome. This is Radio Biafra, Voice of the Coast. We shall be calling our people that are on ground to give us reports. I'm aware bad things have started happening in Abuja, but we will hear from people on the ground. But before we do that, we must, first of all, pray and recognize the presence of Elohim. Tamara Ogonomo Kirimo Temeda. We thank you for all the good things that you've been doing and for how much you have kept us strong to face the evil. We thank you because today we shall experience success upon success, victory upon victory in the case of our leader. We ask that the lawyers will be wiser than the judge, will be wiser than the adversaries. And you keep our leader safe and sound, strong in health and in mind. And we ask that you protect all of our people that have gone to Abuja in solidarity of our leader, Mazi NNamdi Kanu. No one shall be hurt. No one shall be hurt. Everyone that have gone to Abuja shall return in safety, safe and sound. No one shall be hurt. Thank you. We must continue. Thank you. Thank you, Elohim. Thank you, Abba Father in heaven. Thank you, Tamara Chukukika Abiyama. Abasi. Ise. Mopa. We must continue. We must continue, and no matter what the enemy does, they cannot stop us. They cannot stop us. I can see a report that says that the Nigerian DSS and Joint Task Force are right now tear-gassing and adopting our people that came for the solidarity with our leader, Mazi NNamdi Kanu, right now at the Federal High Court. This is coming from VOC Media Connect. And there is, let me see if I can play the video. There's a video, and it is captioned, they are shooting at us. They are shooting at us. Let me.
They are running. They are shooting tear gas at us. Yes, everybody is on. They should give our water. They should not give tear gas. They are shooting tear gas on us.
Because you have a miscarriage. God forbid. The policeman is shooting tear gas on me.
Can you see that? She's not washing herself because of the tear gas. Everybody is running. They must release our son, whether they like it or not, because he did not do anything.
Of course.
Yes.
Now, when you give reports like this directly from the ground, BBC will call it disinformation because they will never report the truth. You know, this BBC, they have just bought case. They have bought case. And we'll never leave them. We will always, at every point in time, let the world know what is happening, what BBC is aware of, and what they are not reporting, and we are reporting it on the ground. And they'll tell us who is disinforming the world right now. So we must continue. Let me call somebody that is on ground to give us information of what is going on right now at the Federal High Court in Abuja.
Hello, sir.
Hello, good morning and welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. Your name and where you calling from? Give us reports on the ground. What is happening? What is happening in Abuja right now?
Hi, good morning, friends. Good afternoon and good evening, depending on your location. My name is Mwada Ugochinyere, and I am reporting live and direct from Abuja, Federal Court, Abuja. Well, as for the report, as for what's happening right now, as usual, the harassing of our people, harassing of people who came to stand in solidarity for Mazi NNamdi Kanu commenced few minutes ago, let's say an hour ago. So on our arrival to the court, we found out that some of our women who came from different locations down to the place, we are being asked to move from where they were standing. And normally that is the spot where people who came to stand in solidarity do stand. That is the spot. So, but today it became different. So they were asking people not to stay. They don't want to see anybody around. They don't want to see anybody standing around. Meanwhile, we are not allowed to go into the court premises even. We are not even allowed to go close to the road that is leading to even to the road that is leading to the court. So we are not allowed to do either of them. So they don't just want anybody around the court premises or anywhere close to the court premises. So on the refusal of our women, they started beating them, they started tear gassing them. So from there they started pursuing them. This tear gas, it really goes wide. It goes so many kilometers away from where it's even spread. So we all were affected, everybody, even the said policemen who were even shooting the tear gas.
They were also affected.
All even affected.
Hello. Okay.
Hello.
Yes. We're
okay,
back.
sorry. A call came into my phone. So right before my eyes, they shot 3 canisters of tear gas. So our women have to start running. Our people have to start running. So they chase them to different locations, different places. So as I'm talking to you now, the whole street is filled up with security personnel, and information I'm getting is that our leader has arrived court. So and some pictures also prove that fact.
Yes, I have seen a video on it. I've seen a video on it.
Yeah, as I'm talking to you now, the security men are here harassing people. Anybody they see on the streets, they will assume the person came for the court. Even passerby, they are not even allowed. Even people who are waiting to take cab from the said location, they are not allowed. So I'm talking to you, everywhere is filled up with Nigerian policemen and their army and their soldier and their DSS. Everywhere is filled up. So that is the situation around. I am very sure that some people have been arrested. They are beat. When they catch you, they beat you mercilessly. They beat the hell out of you. They hit you with anything they see. That is the greatest form of intimidation I've seen in my life. So if we are not allowed into the court and we are not allowed to stay outside, what then are we living for in this country? I don't know. That is a question every Nigerian must ask his or herself. Why are we in Nigeria? If the masses cannot access inside and outside the court, then what are we living for? So that is the situation report, the situation on ground, as I'm talking to you now.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, what these people want to do, they want to cover up the truth. They don't want a situation whereby the world will be aware of whatever is going on, because they know that provided our people are there on the ground, that we are going to be alerting the world of what is going on. And if there is any important person in this world that is listening to Radio Biafra that wants to get the truth, anybody that wants to know the truth will listen to Radio Biafra. Anybody that wants to get the truth. And they know that the only people that will tell the truth is Radio Biafra. And that is why they do not want our people to be there, because they will be giving us report on the ground. But there is nothing they can do to us. There's nothing they can do about it. We shall definitely get the message to the world. The world will definitely get to know. The world will definitely get to know. Okay. I'll be calling somebody. I'll be calling somebody to join in this program. But first of all, I want us to know that our leader has arrived court. Is in court very soon. I will see if I can play that video. Our leader is already in court. Yeah, Mazi Foreign, you are welcome to our program this morning. Please give Biafrans the message that you have for us.
Yeah, Mazi Tarem, African rep. Good afternoon from Europe here. Our leader is Mazi NNamdi Kanu. He's on the court today, and hopefully there must be a good news today. And we have to appreciate the leadership in the need for.
Yes, sir.
Wado Ugochi and all of you, the media there, have this at back of our mind. Our brother Tampe has delivered this message, and it's in every platform. And if any of you journalists down there and the Biafra activists, if you have forgotten, get this at back of your score now. Don't ever forget that this intimidation you are seeing now, a lot of people are planted there, as I see with you now, is in 10. Some people might be speaking Igbo, speaking any language, making you friends. They are not your friends. When I'm talking to our Biafra journalists there, the activists, the reporters there. And above all, when you are making a video, when you're live video, if anybody asks you to cut, he wants to tell you something, please don't try it. As soon as you cut that video, they will get you arrested and nobody will know your whereabouts. But as for their intimidation, if you all of you do your work very well, adhere to instructions, and know how you people talk there. Don't give every idiot attention, please. We are infiltrated there in that ground now. It doesn't matter whether they allow you people in, they don't allow you. We know what they do, but they have their own soft spot for BBC and whatever. Just concentrate and continue to focus to Biafrans and continue to give your reports. Don't allow anybody to take your phone. Don't give any interview to any idiot. When they're interacting with you, whether in Igbo language, whether in Hausa, whether in Ido, whatever language, be very, very careful, please. Your life matters. Mind the environment you are now. Mazi, you know, that is the only way they go. Their own intimidation.
Exactly.
Let them bring whatever they have. We're equal to the task, Mazi.
Exactly.
All we are telling our people is to remain focused on what they are doing today, because today, today, one thing must definitely happen, and for them to keep our FM on mute, we are working on it. And all of you in Biafra land, if your FM is returned back, please call now. Call. Your app is on, and don't forget that in tuning, we are not available in tuning. They are removed of a very long time, giving you option BBC where you follow. Stay on community radio, please. And your FM must return. It's a must. We are on it. We are working on it. I just spoke with myself for man. We are working on it. It must return. Don't fear. Gather together and listen in Tempo Radio. In any of the app is on. Please, bear with us. We are doing our own Ekroneke today by grace of Chukwu Kabiama. That's Mbudi Jericho Gabaji today. Mazi, thank you. I leave it from here. Okay, foreign. Thank you.
Thank you, Mazi. Thank you very much. Yeah. Yes, we are live and we are direct. We are on. We are live in Abuja, and the works of the enemies shall not prevail. But we are here. Let me play the video of our leader's arrival. I don't know whether there is any voice in, but I can see pictures. Okay, you can see pictures of our leader hugging some of the lawyers and some people that are present. Our leader is there, and the lawyers are there. And by the special grace of Elohim, the court will commence, and we will keep giving you information as we get it. We'll keep giving you information on the ground. You must know that the enemy, you see, okay, there is a report I'm seeing here that one of our Lagos woman leader was hit with a big stick on her head. Okay, no matter what they do, you see, Well, these people, what they want to do is to try to see how they can get IPOB members out, to see how they can get people that came for solidarity visit so that they will not be able to follow up with events at the court premises. Because once they can follow up events at the court premises, then the world can follow up events at the court premises. Okay? Because we are here informing the world of what is going on. So what they want to do is to hide the truth. They definitely have BBC there to cover up for them and tell whatever lies that they want the world to hear. But unfortunately, Biafra have Radio Biafra to tell the world the truth about what is going on. BBC can no longer tell a lie while we are there. We will definitely debunk their lies for the truth. So we are live and direct, and Mazi NNamdi Kanu is in the court. Mazi NNamdi Kanu is in the court, and by the special grace of Elohim, we are sure to hear something positive today. We are sure to hear something positive. You see, God forbid that these people. This month is the month of May. This month is the month of May, and in this month of May, this is month of May 2022, and our leader was abducted at the month of June 2021. Next month is the month of June. It means that our leader has been in the hands of the enemy for 11 months now. For 11 months, they have been pushing us around. Adjournment. They have been pushing us around. And in this 11 months, they have been looking for fresh accusation in these 11 months. Why do you think BBC did what they did? BBC did what they did because they are looking for fresh accusation. They have seen that there is no how they can hold our leader to account. Our leader have not broken any law. Referendum for the people to decide their fate is in the Nigerian constitution. Thank God, luckily for me, very early in my life, I chose to go and buy the Nigerian constitution, the 1999 constitution, even before it was amended. I think then I was in the university, maybe year 1 or year 2, many years ago. I chose to go and buy the Nigerian constitution. I bought it before the amendment. Then when there was an amendment, I still bought the amended one. And I have read to that place where they talked about referendum. Though, you know, they try to talk about referendum like for the creation of states. But if you can talk about referendum for the creation of states within the zoo called Nigeria, that the people can decide. That's what the constitution said. The people can decide and say, okay, we want this state. But many people have decided for states from since 1999 to date, they've not created any state. Only by force. All the states were created by force. Military declaration. Force. But they have it in the constitution, even though it's a military written constitution, it wasn't a constitution by the people. They have it in the constitution. I read it many years ago. So if you have referendum in your constitution, why are you considering referendum to be war? Then it means that you are the criminal. In the constitution that you believe in, that you say that this is the document that is used to run the zoo called Nigeria, this same constitution have in it referendum. Then some people came up and say, we need referendum to determine our fate. That we are not Nigerians, we are Biafrans. We have gone to history, we have studied, we have realized who we are, even though you have lied to us for many years. And this is who we are. We are Biafrans. And every ancient document attests to the fact that we are Biafrans. And because we are Biafrans, we need a referendum to decide, for our people to decide to be recognized as Biafrans. You know, right now we are Biafrans, but officially speaking, the world recognizes us as Nigerians. That is why there is no Biafran national passport. Until your country is considered a sovereign country, it means that the world have not recognized you formally. But it doesn't change the fact that we are Biafrans. So we are saying that we want to be recognized as Biafrans that we are. Because we are Biafrans. We are not Nigerians. Nigeria is a false identity. We don't want that. We want to be recognized as Biafrans. What we called for is a referendum for that recognition. And you are saying that we want war. How does a referendum equal to war? How on earth can you mix these two things up? How does call for referendum mean call for war? It means that you're a criminal. It means that you're a criminal. If the Nigerian court is to be a court where justice is gotten, the Biafran people are supposed to sue Nigeria in the same Nigerian court for attacking Biafrans because they demand for referendum. Because referendum is in the constitution of Nigeria. Because the court is going to judge from the constitution. The Biafran people are supposed to sue the Nigerian government and get justice. But the Nigerian court is not where justice is given. If the Nigerian court is the place where justice is given, Mazi NNamdi Kanu wouldn't have been in the DSS dungeon for 11 months. And next month will make it 1 year. If the Nigerian court is a place where justice is gotten, this case wouldn't have been adjourned over and over again if the Nigerian court is a place where justice is gotten. But because Nigeria is a terrorist state, the court can give justice to anything. There is a different law for the Fulani. There is a different law for the non-Fulani. There is a different law for the people. There is a different law for the government. There is no dignity. There is no integrity. Nigeria is a slave state of Britain. That is why BBC will do all they want to do, but to tell the truth about Nigeria. Because Nigeria is their property and Fulani are their managers. When somebody was killed by Fulani religious bigots on the streets, you see, in that their documentary of disinformation and all of that, what were they saying? They were saying that, these IPOB media warriors, what they do is to call Fulani out. Was that what they even used? Is to make people to hate Fulani. They preach hatred against Fulani. Why should we love people that are bloodsuckers? You see how Elohim works. You cannot fight God. You cannot fight the creator of this world. Immediately, BBC lied against IPOB, against the media warriors, bringing things, cutting out things, half, without telling the story from the beginning, cutting out things halfway and dishing it out to the world. Immediately they did this rubbish. Immediately, Fulani went to kill Deborah. And they went to kill another man in Lagos. Fulani is in Lagos killing people, lynching people in Lagos. Yoruba people, you're sleeping. Odua, you're sleeping. In your own land, Fulani is lynching people. You are sleeping. You are sleeping. You better wake up. The same thing they did in Sokoto, they did it in Lagos. Killed a man in broad daylight. Because there was a little misunderstanding between him and an Okada rider. I thought the Lagos state government had already banned Okada. There was a little misunderstanding between him and a Fulani Okada rider. And they pound on him and lynched him and put a tire on him and put fire on him. Fulani. And you say that we should not call them for who they are. We should not say the truth. Look at what they did to Deborah. And after Deborah has been killed and the police arrested the killers, what did these men do? All of them entered the streets. That is to tell you that this thing, terrorism, is in the culture of Fulani. Terrorism, corruption is Fulani culture. Corruption, terrorism, these are parts of the culture of Fulani. I repeat, terrorism is a culture, is a Fulani culture. A professor was there defending the killing of Deborah. Terrorism is Fulani culture. And that is what Mazi NNamdi Kanu is there for. That is why Mazi NNamdi Kanu came to Radio Biafra and enlightened the world so that the world will know. But BBC will never want you to know. No, they don't want you to know. They have been suppressing this truth for donkey years because they use those people to be able to keep everyone shut. When you want to talk, they will send Fulani to go and kill you. So that at the end of the day, other white people will say, oh, it is an internal issue, internal rivalry. Black people against black people. It is an internal thing. It's not international. It is an international thing. Biafra is not the same thing as the Fulani Caliphate. We are different nations. We are different nations. We are different nations. We are different countries. We're not the same. In any way, different nations, different countries, tribes. What an insult. So our leader, Mazi NNamdi Kanu, is in Abuja. And these are the things that it is because he has been telling the truth. That is why these people would not want him to rest. Right now, I will be opening the lines. The lines are open. Our people can call. And from time to time, we shall be calling people on the ground. Somebody was asking me to share the video. Share the video of what is going on in Abuja. Maybe some other time. I have not fixed that very, very well with my system. I'll work on that so that I'll be showing you videos. I'll be showing you videos. Okay. So the lines are open. You can call us on Skype, on Radio Biafra VOC. Right now, if you use the callers on Radio Biafra VOC, not the same one that you used to call. This one has an hyphen in between, Radio-Biafra, then VOC in capital. Look for that one and call. That is the one you should call on Skype. If you're finding it difficult to call us on Signal, you can call us on Skype. Okay? For now, you cannot call us on WhatsApp for now. You can call us on Skype, on Radio-Biafra, Radio-Biafra, VOC, Voice of the Coast. Then on Signal, you can call us on +45 7164 5962. I repeat, +45 7164 5962. That is the number to call on Signal. So you can call us on Signal. You can also call us on Skype, Radio-Biafra. Don't call on that other number. Do not call on that on the previous Skype account. Do not call on the previous Skype account. That one is obsolete for now. Call Radio-Biafra, Radio-Biafra, VOC. You can call us on that and you will be able to communicate to the world. Hello, good morning and welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. Your name and where you're calling from?
Hello. Hello, good morning, Mazi Lemi. My name remains Mazi NNamdi Biafra JP from Olo province of Biafra land, scavenging here in the United Kingdom, the seat of our enemies. Mazi, thank you for taking your
the
time to
throne
come
of
up
Lucifer
today to solidify and solicit for our, yeah, that's where I'm living.
yes.
So, but all this being war, we are battling it here. We've seen some pictures. I've seen some pictures they have sent about our leader Mazi NNamdi Kanu in the that den of lions, that enemy camp, that zoological garden they call Nigeria, and he's still wearing the same shirt. He's still wearing the same shirt for barely 1 year now, which is this is man's inhumanity to man. That cannot happen in an egalitarian society, in a society where people are valued. It's not done. Just imagine where you wear two shirts 2 times in a day. Anybody that passes you on the way will say, is this man okay or not? But my annoyance goes to Mazi Soludo, the incumbent governor of Anambra State, that was showcasing a picture of Mazi NNamdi Kanu in a red attire. Does it mean that Mazi NNamdi Kanu could not change his attire, or does it mean that he really visited NNamdi Kanu, or is he going to tell us the version of the man he visited in that very dungeon? Because I have been watching and I have been listening, I have been watching with rapt attention to know the type of attire he's going to wear today. Because a court has been given mandate for more than 6 months for NNamdi Kanu to be changed his cloth, and that cloth has not been changed. Or has it been a sort of does it?
Sorry for that little break in transmission. We must continue. We must proceed. Our caller was at the middle of his message before there was a break. Let me see if I can call him back so he can continue from where he stopped. Okay, it doesn't seem to me like he's still online, but we must proceed. The lines are open, and you can call in and render your contribution to today's program. Our caller was talking about the visits, Soludo's visits. He was talking about Soludo's visits. I can see he's still trying to call. Maybe network challenge or something. So our caller was talking about the governor of Anambra State, his visits. There is nothing like he cannot to try to do any of Mazi NNamdi Kanu. There is nothing like another version. If this man met Mazi NNamdi Kanu, yes, he met Mazi NNamdi Kanu. Okay, he met Mazi NNamdi Kanu. He met Mazi NNamdi Kanu. So, hello, ride on. Can you hear me?
Yeah, Mazi.
Yes.
Thank you for you are calling me out, but it's not coming out. I still remember as in calling from United Kingdom. Just like what I'm saying, almost I have just finished my assertion or whatever, my statement. What I'm saying is that about it, then Solundo and the entire whom he met. So we want therefore we would like to know, let us be explained, let this thing be explained when the enemy have entered into our camp. So that's let me leave you now about it. Maybe other people will put their hand and check their Americans. Thank you, Mazi, for calling me back again.
No problem. No problem. We must proceed. The lines are open. The lines are open. I can see somebody is trying to call us from Skype. Yes, the lines are open and you can call us on Skype. You can call us on Skype. The lines are open. You can call us also. Okay, let me see if I can call back this person that was trying to call on Skype. You can call us as well. You can call us as well on Signal, but you cannot call on WhatsApp right now. You cannot call us on WhatsApp. Hello, good morning and welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. Your name and where you're calling from? Hello, can you hear me? Yes, you were trying to call on radio. I don't think that person really knows what he or she is doing. But we must proceed. We must move ahead. Somebody else was also trying to call. The lines are open. You can call on Skype. You can call on Signal. And the earlier you do that, the better. Because I wouldn't want a situation whereby we have lots of callers. Okay, the lines are open and those that want to call can call. So as I was saying, there is nothing like another version of Mazi NNamdi Kanu. Mazi NNamdi Kanu is Mazi NNamdi Kanu. Okay, concerning the clothes that he was putting on there, I do not know about that or whatever. But one thing is sure. One thing is sure. Soludo didn't go to visit our leader talking about. Let me take this call. Hello, good morning and welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. Your name and where you calling from?
Yes, is it African Rep, Tamirami?
Yes. And you're live on air.
Yes, my brother. Thank you for having me. Yes, thank you for having me. My name is Mada Abuchi. I'm calling from my location. I hope you can hear me well now.
Perfectly.
Yeah, thank you, my brother. Thank you so much for your dedication and and your time that you have to educate Biafrans. My brother, we appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for what you have been doing. You know, for sometimes we don't hear about you. We are a little bit worried. But thank God that you come on again to educate us. I say, may God bless you. Mazi, what I want to contribute here is one thing. You see, what is going on today is what we cannot accept. no matter whatever they do, no matter the way they try to, to make it to see that they want to try our leader, maybe as they say, it's a secret trial. We cannot accept that. Today, if they do not release our leader and we don't hear anything tangible, Mazi, I mean, we will take law into our hands because it's enough, it's enough. NNamdi Kanu now is staying in a prison for almost getting to a year without no reason. This man did not do anything wrong. If let me put it this way, if it's true that this man committed an offense according to them, why can't them try him and say, okay, this is the offense you committed, now we are going to say it here and end it here? Why holding him? Why you don't want to give this man his freedom? And you believe that the people that follow him will keep quiet? NNamdi Kanu control almost 70 million Biafrans. It's not something that I made of myself. It's reality. This man is man of the people. You cannot hold man of the people and want us to keep quiet. Today, they have to tell us the way out. If they did not make it the way we want it to be, we will take law into our hands. Enough is enough. What is all about this? Now, let me talk one thing again that you said about what happened in killing this guy, the Bura, what is her name? The Bura
Yes.
Samuel.
Yes.
You see,
Deborah
I
Samuel.
don't know why if any, I don't know if anything happened in that zoo called Nigeria, only Biafra people will bear the problem, will bear the consequences. I don't know why. You see, this Deborah now have triggered many things. Now they are burning churches, they are destroying Biafra's properties, they are destroying their markets and everything.
Should I tell you why? Should I tell you why?
Yeah, my brother, please.
The thing is very simple. Biafra represents the light. Fulani represents the darkness. Fulani is evil.
I agree with you.
Biafra is good. So evil will always look out to destroy good. It's just simple. What happened? Deborah Samuel is a Christian Hausa girl in the north. These Fulani people killed a Christian Hausa girl and the police arrested them. All these things had nothing to do with Biafrans. There was no Igbo man involved.
Of course.
There was no Izzo man involved. There was no Ibibio man involved. Nothing that has to do with the whole South, not even an Odua man involved. But when these people wanted to when they wanted to do their riots, they took it to the churches, they took it to Biafran shops. Okay? And after everything, they went to set a bomb at Sabongeri because Sabongeri is where strangers and mostly Biafrans are settled in the north.
Biafrans, exactly, my brother.
They went to put a bomb there so that it will begin to look as if it is now a tribal stuff between Fulani and Igbo. So that at least they can now bring Biafrans into the matter. That's why they went to set that bomb there. So maybe, BBC and all these people, they've been carrying this news and they've been carrying it up and be saying that it is as a result of ASU strike protests. So they want something that if that riot continue, they will say that it is as a result of the protest of the bomb that took place in Sabongeri, so that it will look nice and the lie will be sweet. Continue, my brother.
Exactly. Mazi, you make some comments here. He says they arrested the guy that burned this girl to life. You know, can I tell you something here? Do you know that this guy they arrested, they say is from Niger?
No, that's Niger own. They didn't arrest him. It is other people. That Niger own. They said that they didn't see him, that he's from Niger.
That's where I'm coming from. Do you know that they said they did not see this guy? They are looking for him. They did not see him. Why this guy appears in social media, showing the matches, say, I am the one that burned this guy. And the security or the Nigerian army said they cannot find this guy. It's unbelievable, my brother. Can you believe this? You can't find somebody that immediately that happens, they're supposed to get this guy arrested. But today, they're telling you they cannot find him. Can you believe this? Do you see the way they work? This guy, upon what is going on today, do you know how many people, how many lawyers in court to defend these murderous people? There are 34 lawyers.
Can you imagine?
Went to court to defend 34 lawyers.
So what is the justification now? What is the justification of Britain putting us together? What is the justification?
That's what I'm saying, my brother, we have to do everything humanly possible to leave that zoo. We must. I say must. MOS. We must. Whatever they do, we must leave that place because we are not together before. You know that. We are not.
Of course.
They don't join us they join us because they know what they are looking for. They know that if they leave us alone, we be like another Japan, and they don't want it. That's why they join us with this Fulani murderous people, so that they will be committing mayhem against us. Man, enough is enough. Today we tell us what to follow. Either we follow peace or not peace. Peaceful or not peaceful. We must do something that we tell them that we are really serious. Mazi, thank you for having me and God bless you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Good work. God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your wonderful contribution. God bless you. We must proceed. We must continue. This is Radio Biafra, Voice of the Coast, under the auspices of Radio Biafra London. We have some callers. Some of our people trying to call on signal. You don't give up. You can still call. The lines are open. You can call and give your contribution. You see what is people have been doing. Look at what our brother just said. They have about 40 lawyers. 40 lawyers to defend the murder. Those, oh my God, to defend murderers. There are about 40 lawyers of the Fulani people to defend murderers that murdered a Christian girl in cold blood. And when you put that analysis very, very properly, that girl did not even commit any blasphemy. She never spoke anything against their Allah or their Muhammad. She never even committed any blasphemy. Because I've read about it. This thing started in a WhatsApp group in their school. Why are those students not being arrested? Those students in that school are also supposed to be arrested. They should also go to court. Those Muslim students that carried what they were discussing in their school to go to the streets and go and bring terrorists from the streets to come and kill their fellow schoolgirl. They should also be in the court. Because all she was doing was to be proud of being a Christian. That was what she was killed for. It wasn't blasphemy. They came and started talking about it wasn't blasphemy. The girl didn't even mention anything about Allah or anything. They were just telling her that, okay, this thing should not be, it's not a religious platform and everything. And she was just insisting that, yes, she got her scores or she got whatever. Jesus Christ helped her, blah, 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 blah. And they were insisting that, no, it shouldn't be. And she was insisting. That was it. That was a crime. And they turned it around to say that she was blaspheming. She never did. So if they were able to judge that case on blasphemy, they would have still be wrong. If according to their Sharia law, that blasphemy even deserves death, they are still wrong. They are still at fault. They will still fail in court, even in their own Sharia law. If they are going by Sharia law, they will still fail. You see, this is one hypocrisy among Southerners that I hate. One thing I hate the most in my life is hypocrisy. I hate hypocrisy like any other thing. You know the truth. You know that an average Fulani, what he wants is Sharia. See, Nigeria is a chain to everybody in it. We want to live our lives as free people. These people, they want to live their lives in Sharia. That is why they had to form something like Boko Haram. It is their right. Sharia is their right. Of course. Can't you see the number of people on the streets? It is their right. So why forcing them to live with Christians? Why forcing them to live with liberal people? Why forcing them to live with people that want to be free? People that believe in liberty. People that believe in freedom of speech. People that believe that everybody have a right to serve whatever he wants to serve. Why? Why mix them? Why? It is because the Fulani man does not want to live with liberal people. That is why there is terrorism in the zoo. They want everybody to be under Sharia. They don't want any liberal distraction. They consider it haram. So when you hear Boko Haram, the Boko there is not Western education per se. It's Western influence, Western life. Freedom of speech, liberty, freedom of whatever kind. And to us, that is not Western life. That is our life. In fact, freedom was copied from here by the West. We are free people by nature, by culture. Freedom is our culture. That is why we never had kings that ruled the whole of Biafra land or the whole of a particular ethnic nationality. Apart from the Bini down to Yoruba area. But in our side, we never had any king. There was no king in Igbo land that ruled all of Igbo land. There was no king in his own land that ruled all of his own land. There was no king in Ibibio land that ruled all of Ibibio land. We are liberal people. We are liberal. We believe in freedom. We believe in liberty. We believe in freedom of speech, freedom of expression, right to life. These are the things that we believe. These are our core values. The Fulani do not have these things as their core values. What are we doing with them? What? What are we doing together in the same contraption? What are they doing with us? Provided you keep Nigeria one, there must be bloodshed. There must be. It's natural. It is not possible. It's not possible. Can you keep the United States one with Afghanistan in the same country? Oh. Why did Pakistan leave India? Why? The same thing. The two peoples understand they're all Indians, so Pakistan are Indians. They are not Arabs. The Pakistan you hear about, they are Indians. But because their core values have changed, they are Muslim Indians. And they are very committed to Islam. They are more Muslim than they are now Indians. So they have to leave India for a Muslim state of Pakistan. When the great Muammar Gaddafi said that the zoo called Nigeria should be divided into two. I still remember clearly. The people that attacked him the most are from the foolish South. The foolish South, always vocal to defend what you do not know. Always very vocal. The people that attacked Muammar Gaddafi the most are from the south of the zoo. Meanwhile, you are relating with people in the north that have no business, no ideological business with you. And you'll be asking, oh, is it about Islam? No, it's not about Islam. It's not about Islam. In Yoruba land, they have Muslims and Christians and traditional worshippers and anybody that wants to worship anything living together in peace. And there are Biafrans there living together with them in peace. There is no problem. They have not killed a Biafran because of anything of such. Let me take this call. Because of his belief, per se. They have not killed any Biafran because of his belief in Lagos. They have not done that. Hello, good morning and welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. Your name and where you're calling from.
My leader, good afternoon to you. I'm calling from South Africa, Mazi You know, just when you were, there's something you were explaining now that actually drew my attention. And before you can give me the chance to talk, you almost finished what I was about to say. But let me just say it the way it's in my mind. Can Benue people born Benue girl to death, a student, because he blasphemed or he expressed herself? The answer is no. The mother of that girl, the brother, is a Yoruba woman. It's an Oduduwa woman. Can a Oduduwa born a Yoruba girl to death because she expressed herself? The answer is no. Then the bigger question here is, what are we doing with these people? That burning person, killing person is part of their life. Do you know where it touches my heart? Is that one of our brothers is traveling 36 states to go and rule the zoo. With which constitution? So he's going to pray for Amadu, what do you call it, Tafala Belewe, because he produced electricity. I mean, is he going to stop these people? Is he going to stop these people for killing somebody that blasphemes?
See, our people are just hypocrites. They are just hypocrites. Hypocrites. Hypocrisy have eaten so deep. See, it is better you stay true to yourself, tell yourself the truth, die in the truth, than to live as a hypocrite. Who are you pleasing? Who do you want to please? Right on, my brother.
That is the question. That's the question. Is this guy, if he has all this vast knowledge? There was a day somebody asked our leader this question on the air about our people who has a lot of vast knowledge in producing electricity and all these things that this guy is advocating for. Our leader say, imagine if you have Biafra and all these people are in Biafra, expressing and then contributing to the economy of Biafra with all this vast knowledge they have. Is this guy going to kill a Fulani man? Is he going to kill an Hausa man? Because Jonathan can tell the story. He resigned. He didn't even wait for the election to finish. They say we are going to kill everybody if you don't give us presidency. You hand over the power to the Fulani people just by mere threat. And then this guy running up and down. What is he going to do with this kind of society? What are we doing with these people? And who are these politicians? Are they really our people? That's the big question. Are these people, are they looking around seeing what is happening? Are you going to lift Abuja to Enugu State, Enugu, to become the capital of the zoo? or you're going to sit in Abuja, where you sit and share money. The truth is that it's just on what you just said now. Our people are living hypocritical life. They are not honest to themselves. They are not honest to their society. They are just all. It's all about what they can gain.
Exactly.
This guy is talking about business. I was watching him yesterday. He's talking about business. He built a mall in Abuja that was burned down. He said we are business. He's a businessman. Go and look on its market and see how it looks like. Is there any international market? Who are you deceiving? Who are these people deceiving? You know what? There's something that today Jimba said yesterday. The best thing is to put all these people together and burn all of them and let the new generation start. Because these people, if you leave them, they will continue begging the Fulani. They will continue doing their prayers in a Muslim or in Christian language in order to satisfy Fulani people. They will continue making sure that our children will have to score 200 or 180 or 160 to go to school with the same person who scored 110. Our people are making sure that they want to carry Nigeria along to make sure they certify Nigeria in the expense of our people. We are not going to let that happen. We are not going to hand this type of thing over to our next generation. This thing that they are doing for these people to come and kill our people, we are not going to Biafrans. We are not going to hand this generation, hand over our generation to these people, these old fools. We are not going to let that happen. Instead of we letting that happen, let everybody in the zoo and Biafra die. If one person or two left, let them carry on. Mazi NNamdi, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, my leader.
Thank you very much, my brother. You see, what our brother have just said now, this is why Britain put us together with backward Fulani. If Fulani, maybe if they were to be on their own and they have their Sharia, they have their peace, our people that want to travel there can go, will not be enemies. Who will not be enemies? Because when you go there, you know that what they have there is Sharia. You respect their Sharia. You respect their laws. You live with them according to their own laws, their Sharia law. That is what they want. That is what their people want. And they will live with Sharia law. And they will not kill anybody. This is who they are. You can't change that. But we cannot have two laws in one country. And we cannot have theirs to subdue ours, just as they won't allow us to subdue theirs. And this Britain created so that we will be moving in circle while they are going to the moon and traveling around the whole of the universe. We will be struggling with dead-end Fulani. That is their design. That is their design. I can see somebody that was trying to call, but since the network is dealing with him, do not stop. Keep trying, and you will be able I think we are back. I think we are back. But if you can hear me, please, and try to communicate. We were experiencing some little challenges. We're experiencing some little challenges with our network, but we are back. We are back on air. Hello, good morning, and welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. Your name and where you're calling from? Yes.
Yeah, I'm saying it's still Mazi from United Kingdom. Please, I want to notify that for past 10 minutes now, this thing is not coming out. It's recalling. It's recalling that they're going to the moon. You don't understand?
Okay. Yes, it is a network challenge. The network challenge. I can see it from here, but we are getting back. We are getting back.
Yeah, check. Yeah, yes. Check your gadget.
Yes, I can see we are back on Facebook. But the community radio.
Okay.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
So we are back on Facebook, but we are yet to get back on the community radio. We're yet to get back on the community radio. But on Facebook, we are back. And let me see if we can get back properly on the community radio. So, no matter what the enemy does, we are definitely going to stand strong. Let me be sure, if you're listening from the radio, please try to communicate. Please try to communicate so that we will be sure, because I need to call somebody on the ground. I need to call somebody on the ground to give us fresh information what is going on right now. I need to call somebody on the ground. But I need to first of all confirm that our radio is speaking out. We are back on our radio. I want to apologize for that little break in transmission. It was a little challenge that was beyond our control. So we must continue. We must continue. Hello, good morning, and welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. Your name and where you calling from?
Yes, my African rep. My name is Okechukwu Ejikoha, and I'm calling from Aba Province, Biafra land.
Okay.
I'm from Omowa, Olu Province, Biafra land. Keep it on. Our radio is talking now.
Thank you.
Keep it on. My African rep. Keep it on. And we are not Fulani. Fulani have their own way of life. Let every home on this earth hear it. Fulani is different from Yoruba. Yoruba is different from Biafrans. So we are different from Britain. They have their own land. Let them live there. And let us live in our own land. We Biafrans. No matter whatever they do, you see this land, Britain will understand that before we came, there is no people like us. Now that we are here. Dara. My African, keep it up. You see our leader, Mazi NNamdi Kanu, Fulani, MUST, they must release our leader. And you saw these religious leaders in Biafra land, all these governors, all these Eze, All the so-called leaders in Biafra land, Biafrans, you have seen it, the way we have leaders, none of them is talking about the release of our leader. For you to say that these idiots don't even know that we are here after we are long gone. There will never be people like us. We are IPOP, under oath. Then there's I think you know what working to wife for I will lie. We are here. We are here. I'm shaking. Our God is Tukwekikabiama, the God of the creation. That God that created every human being. I give us common.
I think it's network challenge.
Yeah. We're telling that to who? To you, Father, or to you, Bishop? Who made you, Father? Because of your reverend Father. Therefore, we will lose our land. Shameless idiot. Come cut away. Arababuko Nile. Then the chicken doesn't dead and not you. Dead. Now, be able to dead over the gods in one God. If Fulani want to test our resolve, let them say it is by violence. You see this Nigeria, everybody will vanish. Including America, everybody, this earth, everybody will vanish. Then we are joking here. That the chicken doesn't quote Adam as since then dead. According to Isaiah chapter 24, Isaiah chapter 24, from verse 1 to end. Chukwokikabiam is about to prove to the world that he is the landlord of this earth. As you get your own house, the landlord, you do the taking. What about the God that created you? You are joking with him. Come, cut away. I don't get to who. That the Chukwokikabiam seems to come Psalm 121. Where will my help come? My help will only come from Chukwokikabiam. Including 2 Chronicles chapter 19, from verse 1 to end. And the same 2 1 to end. You see this Fulani Koro, Fulani retired, that they will come and take our land. We are here. You should make it. Oh, then there's some problem. America will happen anyway. Okay, but one you ta. Hey, but the dia, abala do one you ta. Sita kata na gandenza. Okay, okay, today, after today, no governor in this Biafra land will sleep in his house again. Do we have God? We don't have God. When we show you people that these people decided to die with their selfish interest, we must be free. We must. It is freedom we want. What nonsense? Okay, but the chicken does them. I am not talking about the Gakwasi Apogela. Yes, to Tony say, now one get up at that. More you come my head than I like that. Pabum, 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 pabum. Naka, Lori, now for. Now, yeah. Oje, I mean, I like to check out the oh, well. My friend, kind of, they come over, you don't think they check. Oh, yeah, Biafrans.
Biafra will heal thee. Thank you very much. That was a wonderful one. We must proceed. We must continue. Okay, I have to call somebody now, somebody on the ground that will give us information what is going on right now. Whether they are still online, I do not know. But we must get information of what is going on the ground. We must be able to follow up with events. Let me call somebody else that should be able to give us proper information of what is going on.
Hello, sir.
Hello, Nwada.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what is going on right now in Abuja? What is going on with our leader's case and what is happening around you?
Okay, sir. As the updates are coming in out from our people who are inside, the DSS, they had to withdraw their charges because they brought, according to information, they brought a 6 count charges today. Then, following with some bogus allegations that Mazi NNamdi Kanu lawyers are accomplices. So,
Accomplice.
in course of argument, our lawyers then defeated them. Then the judge asked them to drop the charges, of which she has struck out the 6 count charges now. Then, based on the bail application, it was heard also. And then the judge said that she will not grant Mazi NNamdi Kanu bail until the situation surrounding the former bail she granted him is revisited. So, of which she said that our legal team are allowed to file another bail application. So that is all I have. All the information I've got for now. So I don't know. Maybe they are adjourned the case or not. I don't know yet. So, but
Okay.
we are still waiting to receive our lawyers so that they can speak to us and explain elaborately how it all happened. Then outside here, our people, it's like the Nigerian security men we are giving an order that nobody should be seen around here. So they are just going around, patrolling every here and there, making sure that nobody is here. So that is, and they are keeping to the order. That is exactly what they are doing. So also we have communicated some of those people who were chased out, and it was confirmed that nobody was arrested yet. Nobody has been arrested yet. So we are still following the issue as at the moment.
Okay. So
Yeah.
when the judge was talking about our leaders, the case, the previous case, is she not aware of the judgment that was given concerning that case in Aba,
Yeah.
in Abia State?
The issue is that she is actually feigning ignorance. She's trying to do as if she don't know what is happening. But I trust our lawyers. I know they'll put her right over there. So maybe that is why she said, okay, they are now free to apply for another bail application. So, but everything will be clear when our lawyers comes out and also speak to us. Who clearly understand her stand at the moment.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very
Thank you,
much.
sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God bless you. We must proceed. I believe we have all gotten what she's saying. We have gotten the message. Though, like she said, we still need to hear from the lawyers, but from the reports, from the report that she has just given, it is very, very obvious that they are just trying to buy time like they usually do. They will just try to buy time because this is not something new. The judge cannot tell me that she is not aware of the judgment that was passed in Abia State concerning our leader, and that the Nigerian government have not paid that fine yet, and all of that, because now that's what she's talking about, that case needs to be revisited and all of that. So, well, maybe after now they will have to file that judgment to her table, so she will know what to do in order to grant our leader bail. Okay, because our leader have done nothing. You see what these people did the other time. What this BBC tried to do with their disinformation nonsense. You know, they included our leader's voice in that their disinformation stupidity. When they did that documentary, what they are trying to achieve is because of this case, is because of today. They are trying to create a particular. They are thinking that we are foolish, that we are stupid. They thought when they did that thing, everybody will now go numb. Nobody will be able to talk again. They will not be afraid. Hey, Hey, I'm one of the people that names were mentioned. Oh. Hey, let them not rendition me to Nigeria or like they did to our leader. Oh. Blah, 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 blah. That's why they did all those things. That is number one. Then number two, they want to use it to achieve, maybe, well, we are going to see those 6 count charges that were struck out. And I believe they wanted to use it to achieve something. To say that, okay, hate speech and all of that, it should be tried for this, it should be tried for that. All those things holds no water. We're ahead of them. Like I said earlier on my Twitter page, we have defeated the zoo. For Britain to send their propaganda machine against us, it's obvious that we have defeated the zoo, and the zoo have nothing. The zoo can no longer fight. We have defeated them on every ground. They sent their terrorists to our land. We defeated the terrorists, chased them out of our land. Now they are now using our own people. All those are thugs, those thugs that they had, they are now using them to commit atrocities. All those criminals, they use them and commit atrocities and say, oh, they are IPOB, they are this, they are that. That's what they are doing now. And I want to talk to all these thugs on our land. All these people that would not want to put their head one corner because you believe you're a strong man. Oh, nothing is happening. See, the zoo did it. They did the same thing to Isaac Boro. Let me tell you a secret. Isaac Boro was a strong man. Isaac Boro was a strong man. If they could do the same thing to Isaac Boro in the same thing to you. Not just, let me tell you how these people sealed the deception people. Biafran uniform. They gave them Biafran uniform, Biafran army uniform, sent them to the coast to go and be killing people, so that Izan people, Ibibio people, Ogoni people, and the rest of the people in the coast, even the Igbo people in the coast, like the Queres and the others, that they will believe that this Biafran army is killing them. They are the ones killing them. So they sent and started killing these people. Do you know what they did? They still sent the army that contains both our people and the Fulani and the Yoruba and the Middle Belt people, that contains the rest of all Nigerians, including some Igbo people that have joined the army as well. Whether those from the coast or from the hinterland. Now, they sent this army after those people that they have already sent and given them uniform. And those people do not know that they are going to send army to come and kill them. Because now you are in Biafran army uniform. And what you're doing is a secret service. You're doing double agents. You're doing the work of double agents. So when you meet a real army, he will shoot you because he's seeing you in the uniform of his enemy. Not knowing that they are working for the same government. So they sent them, without these other people knowing, they sent the Nigerian army after them. Say, go there and finish those people. Then take over the place. Then the Nigerian army indeed will go there, finish those people, and take over the place. And that is why in Bakana or so, in one of his own communities in River State, they are celebrating that deception till today. And the same thing they are doing with some of these people. Some of you, they will pay you, they will be hiring you to be to be disobeying and be doing whatever you want to do. They will pay you. But when it is time, they are still the ones, because they are the ones paying you. They are the ones that bought some of the things that you're using for you. They know where you are. They have every information about you. So to destroy you will not be difficult. They will come and destroy you first, because you're all criminals, and they will announce it. Oh, they will say that it is ESN or known gunmen, not knowing that it is the same thugs that they have paid. The same thugs that they have paid that they are killing. That is what they do. So that everybody will not accept, then they will now start going after the real ESN that is fighting against terrorism. And what are they going to say? They will still say that they are still fighting unknown gunmen. So all of you that are collecting bribe from the zoo government and be doing all those your thug work, you're playing with your life. They are the same people that will kill you. And the army they will send to come and kill you will not be aware that you are playing a double agent game. The army they will send to kill you will think that indeed they are killing those people, those unknown gunmen that have been killing them. Of course, some of you are the ones being sent to kill the army as well, so they will still kill you. This is the deception. This is exactly what this is the kind of deception that Britain is a master in. So if you want to save your life, stay through with the cause. Stop taking bribe from your enemies. And even all these thugs, very soon, all of them will be flushed out. All those thugs that collect money from the enemies, all those thugs will be flushed out. It's just a matter of time. The land is ours, and the spirit of the land will definitely vomit those that are not true to it. If you're not true to the land, the spirit will vomit you. If you're not true to the land, the spirit will vomit you. The spirit will vomit you. You must know that this movement is a movement of the spirit. You must recognize that this movement is a movement of the spirit. And if you are not true to the spirit will vomit you. The spirit is going to vomit you. The spirit will vomit you. We are live and we are direct. We are live and we are direct. So very soon we are going to be hearing from the lawyers, and we are going to know what is happening. And we have heard from our journalists on the ground, who will hear from our lawyers live and direct, so that we will be able to follow up effectively. We will hear from the lawyers, and we'll be able to know what is going on and the next step to follow. We must continue. We must make progress. We must make progress. Okay, there is an information I'm just getting. There is an information I'm just getting from our intel. An information from our intel. You know, what Radio Biafra is there for is to ensure, because Nigeria, you must recognize that Nigeria is an empire of lies. The foundation of Nigeria is lie. Nigeria being was put together on the basis of deception and lies, because the people did not at any point in time accept to be Nigerians. So Nigeria is a lie. And this thing was put together, this lie was put together by Britain. And what Radio Biafra is here for is to ensure that the truth is spoken, that the world become aware of this truth. So it seems now that there is this news. There is this news that is just flying because of today's sit at home. Say Ebonyi LD chairman escapes death as gunmen kill his 3 brothers. Okay, this is the lie that the Zoo media is carrying, the news, the lie. No, their own is to be carrying lies because they want to give an impression that on the day of the sit at home of our leader, that the a local government chairman was being killed. You know, because we have disowned the Monday sit at home and all the atrocities that they commit there. We have disowned it. Now they want to ensure that even on the days of our leader's court case, where we call for sit at home, that they also try to blackmail. And funny enough, it didn't even happen today. So let me read it from our intel. IPOB Intel Unit has revealed that this assassination case in Ebonyi, which this Nigerian news media wants to attribute sit-at-home order, did not happen today. This heinous crime was carried out by unknown assassins last night, 17th May 2022, and has nothing to do with IPOB sit-at-home today, 18th May 2022. The world must know that Nigeria is a den of armed robbers. These politicians that you see are all armed robbers and they work with assassins. So when an LGA chairman is escaping assassination attempt, it has nothing to do with people that are fighting for their freedom. Okay, they kill themselves every day. Before IPOB came together, they've been killing themselves. How did Marshal Harry die? Marshal Harry, the young man from Rivers State, how did he die? Was it not the same politics and politicians that sent assassins to kill him? These assassinations are things they've been doing. So investigation has it that it has nothing to do with sit at home. The Equal LGA chairman in question a few months ago went to Iguacha and Cross River, brought in hired killers, and joined them with Ebibago in Ebonyi State with some Nigerian security. Killed many Equal indigenes for political reasons with the state governor, Dave Umahi. Unfortunately, many were secretly killed also Equal people are very upset against him and many others of his political gangsters. It's unfortunate and sad that the elder brother and his 3 children were killed on this presumed to be a revenge attack. More details will follow afterwards. More details will follow. So are you seeing what is going on? This is anything now that happens, anything evil that happens in Southeast. Oh, they want to attribute it to IPOB. Now, someone might be wondering, but what they said is unknown gunmen. Then why are you attacking it? I thought you people said that unknown gunmen is not IPOB. I thought you people said unknown gunmen is not IPOB. So why are you defending them? It is because they said that it happened today. Meanwhile, it happened yesterday. So why are you saying that it happened today? So that you attribute it to IPOB. Because we called for sit at home today. So that you will say that it is IPOB, that it is ESN, that those unknown gunmen are ESN, because that is what any unknown, anybody that is being killed in Southeast today, that they do not know the people that did it is IPOB, is unknown gunmen, is IPOB, it is ESN. Unknown gunmen now is not another name for IPOB, according to zoo reporters and what have you. That's what they do. That is what they do. Telling lies everywhere. It didn't happen today. And that thing it has history. The man has soiled his hands with his people. And what do you expect? When you're ruling the people, see, it doesn't matter what power you possess. You cannot fight your people. You don't do that. You cannot fight your people. I don't know what is wrong with some of these politicians. You cannot fight your people. You can't fight your people. You can't fight your people. And somebody will just come and be fighting his people. And be carrying thugs and be fighting his people. It's not done. It's not done. Let us take this call. Hello, good morning, and welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. Your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, good morning, Mazi NNamdi. I am Clinton. I'm calling from Biafra.
Right on. The place you are is quite noisy. If you can shift a little so that it will be better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right on. Right on. The world is listening. Yes.
Yeah, Mazi. Good afternoon from here.
Good afternoon.
It's been a long time I called on your show live like this. Yes. It's good you're back, and your voice is coming out very, very clear. Like you came back and redoubled your. It's like everything seems. It's not just that you came back. There's improvement, and we are proud of that. Let's go through that.
Thank you. I had to do lots of work. The zoo was they were really attacking everything I work with. They were attacking it.
Wow.
But they have been defeated. They have been defeated.
Yes. I agree with you. Well, over here in my location, the place is the people didn't come out as much. It's very good. We people are beginning to see. People are observing the situation. But you see that everything we are doing. One thing is that as a movement, we must have the spirit of learning. Okay. Now, why
Yeah.
I'm saying so is because if you watch what we are doing, we are not just engine way fail break. You know, when I mean engine way fail break, you just or run away horse.
Of
You are
course.
just firing down. You're not learning from your experiences. Now, why am I saying this is because look at two situations now. One has to do with we, the Biafrans. Another has to do with the Northerners, the owners of the Nigeria. Now, the question I'm asking is,
No, they are not
you
the
now,
owners, the caretakers. The owners
okay,
of
the
Nigeria
caretakers of
remain Britain. Britain are the owners
okay,
of
fine.
Nigeria. They are the caretakers.
Okay, the caretakers. Now, the question is, watch what is happening now. Let's use the spirit of humility to learn now and analyze these two samples now. In one case, our leader was kidnapped. Remember, he was kidnapped. The process that was used to kidnap him was illegal. I hope you agree with me on that.
Of course, it
They didn't
is.
follow due process. It was illegal. And now he came to the zoo, and we entertained the court protocols. Now we decided we submitted to their appeal that we should be following the law. Meanwhile, the process they used to get him is already outside of the law. It's already illegal. Then it's not foolishness. Now, sorry, before I start insulting, I don't want to insult, okay? But I'm just trying to make an analysis so that we'll see something and learn from it. Now, we now agree to abide by the law, and they broke their own law to get our leader. Then we want to bring him out, and we want to abide by law. Now, compare it with what happened in Sokoto or whatever. Look at that young girl now. That young girl was killed, and they pushed the law aside. Nobody, they are still, it's still yet to dawn on them that what they committed is pure murder. They have not, upon how clear and completely loud it is that this case cannot be justified. It has not dawned. It is still on debate. It is still on dispute within them. Why? Because they have a different mindset. They are loyal to there are some things they keep sacred. The ones we're supposed to keep sacred, we have desecrated them, we have defied them. Some orders like this that we should have kept, some principles that our leader left behind, which we should have honored, which we should have kept, so that these people cannot capture us totally. Now we defy them, and we decided that we want to follow these people with their rhythm of playing the zoo court. Now look at the lady, the guy in question who committed the murder. They are telling us he's not a Nigerian, he's a Nigerian person, and he is missing. They have abandoned their own law. We are abiding by the law. They have put off many laws in short. What I'm saying is that why do they take their own these things sacred, their own sacrifices and rituals more sacred? That's more than any other thing, government, constitution, whatever. Why we our own selves, we are now the ones that are now the slaves to the rhythm. Do you see how we on our own are not being wise? I am not trying, and heaven is my witness that this is a pure thing we have to learn from. In this case, in one case, something that is a pure crime for the whole world to see is yet to dawn on. They have not yet, it has not dawned. They are still thinking about it. They are still thinking over it, whether is it a crime. They are still bringing in many languages and all that and all that. Why is it that we, our own selves, we are the ones that go and embrace that our leader is a prisoner? Why are we the ones to embrace that he has a matter to answer in court? For these people have done all those things. They are busy running about the bush. But we, in our own sense of judgment, we are embracing because we as Biafrans, we are strangers to the zoo now. We shouldn't abide by that. We are not, if we are talking of our freedom, how can you be fighting with the same rules that your enemy has laid down, and you are fighting on the ground, the same ground with that rules that you're. So we are making, we need to get something wrong. Now look at, because they have seen that on the way they are romancing and they are what they are doing to our leader, we are not showing any form of anger, we are not showing any form of retaliation, we are not putting any heat on them, no scorching heat. Then they are now using us. Today they will amend charges. Tomorrow they have now seen that these people are just they are okay, they are cold. they don't have any
Mazi,
action to
Mazi, let me cut you off a little here. There is something you have to understand. We cannot compare ourselves with the zoo or with these Fulani illiterates. This movement we are doing is not about the Fulani. The Fulani are not our problem here. Yes, they are the caretakers, like I said earlier. They are the ones that are being used to fight dirty on the ground. But you must understand that the movement for the restoration of Biafra is an international movement. It's not a local movement.
Okay.
And when we are doing our things, we must follow every international standard. Because when we fail on an international standard, the zoo will capitalize on it. Don't forget the zoo is a sovereign country or is a sovereign a sovereign entity. Now they will capitalize on it, and they are going to give us a bad name or whatever on the basis of our failure on international standards. So when we are following and meeting up to the laws and ensuring that we follow up with their own, even their own laws that they are not obeying, we are not fools in doing that. You understand? We are not fools in doing that. Even in their own courts, we are defeating them, and we will defeat them because the laws were not put there because of IPOB. The laws were there before IPOB was formed. So they did not plan. They did not plan to stifle IPOB with the law. So with their own law, even though their law is biased, but with their own law in their own courts, we will win them. And the world is watching. You know, in this movement, many people might think, oh, people are not saying, and nobody is talking. We are on our own. We might be on our own in terms of the help that we need. But in terms of people that are watching, we are on the world stage. The whole world is watching us. The zoo have called us terrorist organization. The world is watching. If the world, if we were failing on international standard, the world would have joined them to call us terrorist organization. Britain would have been the first to recognize us as terrorist organization, and the rest of the world will follow suit. Because Britain control even the United States. The United States can be seen to be the world power. The United States is the world police. The United States is like the strength of the world military. Okay, the strongest military. But who controls them on the ground is Britain. And the rest of Europe answer to these forces, to this Britain and the United States. You understand? So the Queen of England is still an extension, the Queen of even the United States. So when we are doing all this, we are following international standard on everything that we do. That is why our people have to be very smart. Our people have to be very smart. When certain things come from the IPOB leadership, you have to be very, very smart in following it, because we are following international standard. Because if we do not work based on international standard, these people, they have everything at their disposal. We have only ourselves. You understand? So following their court is not because of them. Honoring their court and everything is not because of them. They would not honor it. The world already knows them. We have exposed them. Initially, the world didn't know. The world used to think that in Biafra land, I mean, in the zoo, You all used to think that, oh, the zoo, they used to follow everything. Yes, everything is okay. Everything is straight. And if the government say that this person is a problem, indeed, that person is a problem. But now we have exposed them to the barest minimum. We have exposed everything about the zoo, about the activities of Fulani. In fact, just after exposing after the BBC came to defend Fulani disgraced them by killing Deborah Samuel, thereby proving us right, proving the IPOB media warriors right, and proving that these people are the ones that have been suppressing the truth for many years. And I thank God they have just reached out. Maybe they have some audience that used to listen to BBC that don't listen to Radio Biafra. They have just given those people reason to want to listen to Radio Biafra and to want to listen to all those media warriors. And this is time for all those media warriors that they help to promote. This is the time for you to even hit harder and do more.
To shine, yeah.
Yes, because they have just announced you, so you have to do more. This is next level, because more people want to know why they called you out, what you are truly doing. You may not know, but many people want to know. Thank you very much for your contribution.
All right.
Yeah, you have something else to say?
No.
Okay. Thank you very much. God bless you. God bless you.
All right.
God bless you. So we must proceed. We must continue. You see, this is the deception that these people have been doing. This is how they have been deceiving our people. This is how they have been deceiving the world. But we are here. We are following every international standard for this movement. We are not some ignorant folks in Africa. We are IPOB. We are everywhere in the world. This is Radio Biafra. And we give you the truth as it is, naked on the table. Naked on the table. We have a caller on Signal. Hello, good morning, and welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. Your name and where you're calling from.
Good morning, my brother Terry Nemi.
Sorry, good afternoon from here. Sorry, good afternoon. It's afternoon now.
Yeah, I'm calling from Boston, Massachusetts this morning here, sir. I'm calling from Boston, Massachusetts, and my name is Ben Okafor. Is my name, my brother.
Okay, right on, Ben.
I don't know if you are aware. You are one of the doctors we have in the broadcast. So I'll be from now on. I'll be addressing you as Dr. Terry Nemi, because you guys have ended for your experience in the radio. Now, I called. I've been a regular listener anyway, but I rarely call because this morning here, we have to work. But
yes.
I happen to have the chance, and again with the last caller, postulations. What I initially suggested to IPOB what we should do in terms of following the extraordinary rendition of our leader Mazi NNamdi Kanu. From the point of view, law point of view, you cannot commit a crime in order to justify
a crime.
Getting somebody entangled with the law. Yes, it can. The extraordinary rendition
is a crime.
Okay, you see, one thing that people don't understand in life is this. It's a crime. You cannot, you see, when you always capitulating or trying to play the good man in everything, it does not actually work out well. You negotiate from strength. What I suggested was, since Mazi NNamdi Kanu was illegally renditioned, that our people should not entertain any case other than the case dealing with the rendition first, to quash that first before we can entertain anything, because everything that follows from the rendition is illegal. It's illegal. Two wrongs don't make a right. So if we had said we will send our lawyers to the court, but we will not entertain any charges there until we deal with this extraordinary rendition, which is an international law that was Nigeria is a signatory to it. So you cannot commit crime, and then upon that crime you committed, you are now trying person on issues that don't even relate to the crime you committed. We shouldn't have done it. And let me ask you, I will ask you all of us a question. If we have stuck to our gun, if we instruct our lawyers, any case they bring there, other than to deal with the extraordinary rendition, walk out of that courtroom, holding NNamdi Kanu. Believe me, if they do this twice or three times in the court of law, everybody will sit upright, and the international authorities that are keeping quiet will also sit upright, because you cannot commit crime. Then they know the consequences of anything happening to Mazi NNamdi Kanu, and they know it up till now, that if you do anything to that man, Nigeria will burn. Because Mazi NNamdi Kanu is a very, very, very considerate human being and a peaceful human being who does not authorize unnecessary killing of people. If it were other people that are in the place of Mazi NNamdi Kanu, believe me, Nigeria would have been burning long time ago. Mazi NNamdi Kanu, they should go and thank him, has been the one holding people back, because people are really mad. I'm telling you, as I'm speaking, I'm well educated.
Is that not what is actually happening?
For somebody to risk his life, then let me tell you, I am so mad with Nigeria. I am so mad with Nigeria that if it comes to carrying arms against Nigeria, I'll do it. Because this country is a mess. They are killing people in the north. Look at what is happening in the north. Why are they always concerned with what is going on in the east? They were the one that stopped the nonsense that is going on in the east. They deliberately planted this was Odimba to destabilize Imo State. They did it on purpose, because it was always in the news that the eastern region is always the safest and the most quiet place in the region. They don't like it. So they use all these stooges we have today that call themselves leaders, who are nothing but stooges, who have sold their souls to the authority to do whatever they want. They've taken SUVs from the Fulani in the houses. And now they allowed Fulani leader, somebody, a non-jihadist that said any attack on Boko Haram is an attack on the north. You make him not only that he was made a president, but at the same time, this man violated one of the laws that is guiding the Nigerian constitution in terms of appointment of ministers. He deliberately appointed his own clan into the security apparatus and his cabinet into the office, and everybody kept quiet, which is a violation of the constitution, federal character. You know, they let him get away with everything he's doing. So the point is that we should have stuck to our gun and say we're not going to entertain any case other than to deal with the way and manner you stole, you kidnapped NNamdi Kanu and brought him to Nigeria. If you're not willing to do that, you go ahead and hold him. If anything happens to him, you see what we're going to do. Thank you, my brother, Dr. NNamdi. I appreciate you and I love you. Your radio is much, much better right now. And your voice also comes out clear, just like the other person said. God bless you and keep up the good work.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mazi. God bless you. God bless you. You see, just as our brother have said, that is why some people will be like, oh, Soludo went to see Mazi NNamdi Kanu, do not talk against him, blah, 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 blah. I don't have anything against Soludo. In fact, I was one of the people that have a very soft spot for Soludo. I used to have a very soft spot for him. But I've seen the man to be very wonderful in his skills to control our people's mind. All these things are mind games. If your mind is not strong, you will fall to it. Before he started attacking ESN and calling out on IPOB and saying that IPOB are the unknown government and all of that, he didn't think that Mazi NNamdi Kanu is in DSS dungeon in Abuja, that he should go and see him first. He didn't do all that. But when he had done that, he had combated ESN, he still did not succeed. He now went to Abuja to go and see our leader so that he will now come back and tell people, oh, we embraced, we are in good terms. He's not the one calling for Monday sit at home and all of that. Is it news that IPOB is not calling for Monday sit at home? Is it news? It's not news, it's not new. The fact that he went to see our leader does not mean anything. He did not call for the release of our leader. So nobody should try to talk something as if he had done something special. After all, this serpent still went to see our leader some time back. Ojuzo Kalu. And what is it today? Hello, good morning and good afternoon rather, and welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. Your name and where you calling from?
Good afternoon to you, my dear brother Mazi NNamdi Kanu. God bless you in this work. We must continue to the end. Mazi NNamdi, my name is Desmond and I'm calling from Italy. I bring greetings to Biafrans all over the world. Mazi, to the updates that we are getting, that the fresh ruling for the fresh bail application will be, because this is where I am majorly concerned in everything that is going on. I am just concerned about the bail of our leader.
Yes.
His unconditional release. That is why I am concerned. And now we just got an update that the fresh ruling on the bail, on the fresh bail application will be on the 26th. The thing is that, you see, Peter Nyanko is trying to be, I don't know how to put it. She is trying to please the offender and in another way, trying to displease the offended.
No, she's trying.
Justice in any way.
Sorry, let me help you. She is trying to please the masters and trying to be professional. Continue. Yeah.
Exactly. And yes, can I go ahead?
Yes, right on.
Yes, exactly. And that is not justice and that is not law. She have to be precise in the law. Now, our leader was kidnapped and tortured in a very ruthless way. They wanted to murder him in Kenya. And all these people were perpetrated by Nigerian government. And now they could not achieve that. They had to be seized for 8 days, you know, and then he was extraordinarily renditioned to Nigeria, to her court. Now, a court sitting in Kenya has said that technically that our leader is still in Kenya because there is no evidence that he left Kenya. That is crime number one, invasion of the sovereignty of another country by Nigeria. And that court, though they are supposed to be filing an international case against Nigerian government anyway, which I don't know if the Kenya court has done that, or Kenya government, should I say, if that, because with the pronouncement of that, their own courts, they are supposed to file an international case against Nigeria for invasion of sovereignty. Now, he was brought to Binta Nyako court. Binta Nyako has earlier asked our leader, why didn't he come to court? And our leader said, even before the case in Umuahia was ruled over, a ruling was given to the case in Umuahia. Our leader has earlier, through the lawyers, has earlier written to Binta Nyako that his home was invaded. Even when they were talking about the shorties that they wanted to arrest Abaribe, his lawyer also said his home was invaded and the man ran away for his life. So now, that should even be a reason to even give our leader bail without any further ado or without any further questioning or saying, is it now that DSS amend more than 1 million times? Amend, then they finish for their dictionary. Look, this thing these people are doing, Binta Nyako must be careful, because this is not, we are not playing. Look, these people are getting us angry. And we are going to, in fact, let us not come here and start to talk something that is not good, but the world must prevail on Nigeria for justice to prevail. Because this oppression, injustice is too much, and we can no longer bear it. We are not ready to bear it any longer. They must release our leader immediately, or else, because the world must hear us. Either if they refuse to hear us by peaceful voice, then they will hear us the other way. You cannot hold a man and you say a case that a sitting judge like you yourself, the judge in Umuahia, has ruled, and even ask Nigeria to apologize and pay a fine. And you say you are not aware of that. That you want to hear why the circumstances surrounding the former bail you gave him. What kind of rubbish is that? What kind of judge does that? What is wrong with this Binta Nyako and these Nigerian people? Is it because you are keeping quiet? Look at them targeting our mothers in a court, in Abuja High Court. Is it because we say we are peaceful? Is it why these people think? Do they think that they are the people that have monopoly to any other, to violence or what? What is wrong with these people? Our leader should be released unconditionally. We are not talking to Binta Nyako and Nigeria because they are lawless. They don't respect their law. They don't respect themselves. We are talking to the international community. Those people in BBC, those people in Britain, that's UN now, Anthony Gurates, or what is he called now, that will go to Nigeria and tell them to put terrorists in the army. He will not talk now. The State Department of America, that know how to give people that do election boycott, ban or visa, they will not talk now. This injustice is too much, and we cannot bear it. We have been lamenting. They thought we are joking. We have protested all over the world. We have submitted our letter, our arguments, and our reason why we cannot dwell in Nigeria. Even upon all the whole cover-up, Fulani is like, they are like, I don't know what to call them. The more BBC is trying to cover their sins, they are doing the worst. And this Britain want to cover their sin. I don't know why Britain will not take Fulani and live with Fulani in their country. Britain should go and live, either take Fulani to Britain and live with them, or come to North and live with Fulani and leave Biafrans alone. We have been warning, we have been talking, the world is hearing our voice, they are pretending as if they are not hearing us. Radio Biafra is all over the world. And everywhere in the world, the information from Radio Biafra circulates. We are on Twitter, we are on Facebook, we have written, we have done protests, we have done many, many things. Nobody in this time is going to say that he did not know or he was not aware when Biafrans were crying out. As this Binta Nyako is saying now, she's not aware that a judge like her, a federal court judge like her in Umuahia gave a ruling that Nigeria should pay fine and should apologize. That she's not aware. She's not aware. Can you imagine that kind of thing? Can you imagine that kind of hypocrisy? A judge sitting in her chamber lying to herself, lying to the whole world. What kind of rubbish is that? What kind of nonsense is that? You hold a man, Nigeria committed crime. If you want to even hear why, unconditional release first, then you will now start to question Nigeria. Why they went to invade the home of this man and killed 28 people in the compound of our leader. In the compound, 28 people were gone down. His cousin were killed at Dako. His dog were killed. His father's palace was destroyed. His parents died as a result of that invasion. What is it that Justice Bitanyako don't know about that? What kind of hypocrisy is that?
Mazi, we already know who these people are. They are not going to change. Okay, they are not going to change. We know that all they do, whatever they do, they're just trying to buy time. All these things are things that could have been settled in that first court case last year, but they keep looking for one reason or the other to buy time, to push it forward, to buy time. But no matter how much they are trying to buy time, we are defeating them and we will continue to defeat them. Okay? They do not have any choice. They are going to release our leader on bail or however. They will release our leader. This case of this one or that one doesn't hold any water. But whether they like it or not, they are going to release our leader. And they are looking at the Biafra land. Okay, Biafra land before our leader, before they kidnapped our leader, Biafra land was more peaceful and the governors had more control. Why did Soludo go to see our leader? It is because he doesn't have control over his state. Okay, they don't have control over their state anymore, and they think it's just like that. They don't want to call for the release of our leader and all of that. Things are just going to get worse because the only person that can speak and the whole of Biafra land will be calm, will be peaceful, is our leader Mazi NNamdi Kanu. And they know that they cannot touch him, just like the previous caller said. They cannot touch him because if they touch him, then Britain, everybody that have investment on our land is going to suffer it because they are not going to be able to enjoy it anymore. That is why you see Britain, they are trying to do what they are doing. They are trying their best to manipulate, but it is getting out of their hands. You know, Britain is like, I want to give a scenario. A particular man came to a place, saw a man that has so much money, so much gold and silver and what have you in his house. The man came, deceived this man, killed the man, and sent his children away from the house. Then carry other people that he has made to become loyal to him to go and take charge of that house. And those people are there, everything. Those people are there eating whatever they like. Then they will be settling him the major part. Whatever he says, give to me is what they are going to give. Then the children of the man that was killed now came back and started demanding that they want to take back their house of gold that doesn't finish, silver that doesn't run dry. And this man in question that stole the house from them and killed their father is still there. What do you think he will do? Okay, if they say, even if the children say yes, we will still settle you, but we have to come on understanding. We can give you what you want. We can do business together. You don't have to do with these people that you put here. I will take them out, or you have to take them out. One way or the other, they have to leave my house because this house is my father's house and I need to occupy it. Do you think the oppressor will just let you in like that? Because he's sure you're not going to be giving him whatever he points, whatever he demands, and say, oh, give me so number of gold, so number of silver. You won't just put it in his hands. You ask him questions. You will have to discuss and have an understanding. And that is what he doesn't want. So, and that is why you see Britain pushing hard under the ground and pushing Fulani to do whatever they are doing. And the man in the house too will not want to leave. So Britain is that man that came and killed the father and sent the children away. Britain is that man, and Fulani is the one that they put in charge. So we are going to continue doing what we are doing. We are not going to stop. At the end of the day, they are the ones, they must succumb. If Britain want to do business with us, there's no problem, we'll do business with them. But we are not going to be subservient under Fulani while they are doing business with Fulani. It's not going to work. If they want to do business with us, they will do business with us as free men, as owners of the land. They will do business with us. And if we choose not to do business with them, we will still choose not to do business with them. Thank you. Mazi, you have something more to say?
Yes, well, yes, my brother, thank you very much. Because, you know, the point is that let them release our leader, let us go. We and Fulani will have nothing in common. Look at what they are doing in the north. Look at what is happening. And our Biafrans in the north should come back home. Because if you die there, now your own, no, we don't talk many times. So we don't have any distance. We have already told them there is no way. If Fulani tell their people to leave east today, they will run away from them. If before 1 hour, all of them will leave. But our people will tell them. One idiot will go to one television and say he's Ohanes, the chairman Ohanes and Igbo in Sokoto, that they are okay there. And some people will be listening to him. If they bomb in Kano now, that man, his children is not there. So our people must come back home. This is not time to be contemplating or come back home. Come on, if you don't have anything in me. I was in the north. I grew up in the north. We had nothing at east. But when my father looked at his children and looked at his family and he said, no, life is better. He said, we are all going, whether good or bad. Then it was not even worse like this. But we all left. Not that we only left. My father placed an embargo that nobody in his family will ever go to north again. If you come to my family now, anything you are doing, map out north. Anywhere you want to travel to, come out north. Don't put, because if you just include that mission has failed. It's the whole family will not, nobody will even do it anyway. Because in my family now, it's bound. Going to the north is bound. Under no circumstance. And that is how it's going to be from generation to generation.
You see?
You know? So our people should come back home. Let us go and take our freedom. Let them release our leader. We are not talking to Britain and America, not Fulani. Because if you ask me in our mind, this thing Fulani is doing, I would have said they should leave Fulani and Biafra. Let us try it. Because sometimes somebody will look you, they say, yeah, you get it, fit to you. If two of them never try hand to hand, you understand now?
Yes.
So I can say, make the whole world, let the whole world remove their eye. Let Biafra and Fulani, let us try it face to face. Let us see how it's going to be. Because we are going to make sure we wipe out the whole Fulani race.
The thing is that they will never do it because of their interests. Britain will never do it. Once they see anything like a full-blown war, they will continue their propaganda and be saying, oh, these people are rebels, these people are terrorists, and all of that. Or even if they are not able to do their propaganda because we have finished them. Even if they are not able to do their propaganda, they can go on the ground and be giving them weapons and everything, and try to ensure that we don't get from other people. So that is what they do. So they will not allow us. They will not allow us to fight without interfering, even if we want to.
And this time around, God is going to disgrace them, because that is how it is. Either, like you said before, they should come, and our leader has said this several times. You want oil, you come and drown in the oil. Let us have our freedom. We cannot live with a people. They murder a girl, even though them there, them sabi there, and they are still, they are still, they are still proud. 43 lawyers coming to represent one of the killer, of his fellow students, because it's not their daughter. If that girl was the daughter of those lawyers, will they come to represent them? No, because we will see evil, we condemn evil, even though the evil is being done by the evil against the evil too. But we still condemn it because evil is evil, devil is devil. So we are not the same with these people. Let them, they say they want Sharia, give them their Sharia. Do you know these people are calling religion because we are mixed with them? Do you know if these people are alone, they will not kill themselves like that?
No, they will not.
Even though one of
not.
them say Prophet Muhammad, they will not do that person anything. It is because they want to use that religion to put fear, to be having edges over people. They want to use it to be putting fear in people. This is what their political leaders have been doing because this is what Britain advised them to be doing. And they don't know that Biafrans has overgrown that age now. You understand now?
Yes.
Because I'm very sure that is why instead of going to keep people in Kano, they now have to use a suicide bomber. Because before, they will just go to your house and your shop and slaughter all of you. They don't care. But now they have seen that is going to have serious consequences. So they now have to use suicide bombers to come bomb children in the school. And somebody is saying gas explosion. Everywhere they bomb, they say gas explosion. BBC, we are warning them. And we are talking to Britain. Stay your own, let us stay our own. Come and talk with us if you want to do anything. You are not our God. We don't bow to anybody. No bagger. We don't bow to anybody. We only bow to our Heavenly Father. That's the only man we bow to. So if Britain is not okay with us, then they should stay their own, let us stay our own. Because you see this time around, you see this generation, honestly, the world will marvel at what Chukwuabiama is going to do with us.
You see. Thank you.
Thank you, my dear brother, and God bless you
very much. You are very much welcome. God bless you. We must proceed. We must make progress. I can see there are some that have been trying to call. I have not been able to take their call. Let me see if I can call this person back. So I do not know whether he is still online. Okay, it is ringing. He has been trying to call. Okay, he is not online anymore. So we must proceed. We must make progress. We are still waiting to hear the final decision from our lawyers. Okay, he's calling again. Hello, good afternoon from here and welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. Your name and where you're calling from.
Thank you, Telenami. Welcome back. You are wonderful today. Your instrument is powerful. We thank Chukwuabiama.
Thank you, Mazi.
Mazi, today we are here. I'm calling from Biafra land, Abakreke besides you. I'm from Otoku in Enugu province, Biafra land. My brother, may Elohim bless you. May Elohim guide our leader, because he is the person who are in front of Fulani, telling them they cannot do anything. For them, what they are doing to our leader, they are doing it to all of us. We told them to leave our leader alone. He commit no crime, no by law. Mazi, Chukwuabiama, we continue to bless our leader because he have defend everybody. He's not fighting for his own. He's not fighting for only Biafra alone. He's fighting to liberate all the Africans. But look at what Fulani people are doing. Our people supposed to know that Nigeria is not for us. Nigeria is already mapped up to kill Biafrans. So we must stand up and defend ourselves. Mazi, my problem about our own people. In Abakaleke, what is happening in Abakaleke is people are supplies. Everywhere is scanty. Nothing, no police, nothing. Before, if there is something like this, police will be moving around with their distance, their convoy blowing siren up and down. But since yesterday till now, everywhere was calm. Nobody's moving everywhere, showing that our leader must be out. everybody is solar. Everybody is happy about what is happening in Abakaliki today. You know, that is how we're supposed to do it. When our leaders give an instruction, let us follow it without any compromise. Mazi, Chukwu Okuka Abiyama are going to pay all of you for your good work.
Yes,
There is
sir.
something I want to tell our people. You see, this our politicians. Our politicians are very mad people. They know that Nigeria is like is a bottle of beer that is holding by a drunken man. He can fall down anytime and scatter everywhere. That is Nigeria for you. And these people don't want to know. What they want to know is their selfish interests. Moving around, forcing us to be one, forcing us to calm down. How can we calm down for the people who are killing people everywhere? How can we live with this kind of people? And our leaders are here trying to show. But there is something I want to ask. Since this killing of this girl, do you see any of our politicians come out and condemn it?
Of course not. Of course not.
Yeah,
None of them.
They are not.
Because they are cowards.
You see?
They are all cowards.
They are cowards.
They are hypocrites. Yeah. They are cowards and hypocrites. They won't. They will not talk about it. They will just keep quiet. None of them have talked. Even those that are presidential aspirants have said nothing. Hypocrites.
Hypocrites. You know, these people, they are fearing Fulani. They can kill all of us because of Fulani. We see all those things. You see those people, they are a delele witchcraft we have. We will continue, when we will continue dealing with them. If anybody come out and say, client, talk about all those things. Because these people started the olden days. I hear what Jonathan yesterday, Jonathan prayed yesterday night. That when one Igbo man, a politicians are talking about in 1950 something to 60, they are fighting for independence, and they are look at Hausa and Fulani people, they are not ready. They are said that we cool down until they will be ready, and they are cooled down and they are ready. In 1999, he said they are compensating Western people, that is West, because of what's happening in June 12 in Lagos during Abiola's this thing, and they are compensating, giving Obasanjo the leadership. I say what? Yesterday I feel angry. The day I feel that kind of angry, the day I hear the news of rendition our leader from Kenya to Nigeria. Yesterday I said, so a Igbo man can stand. These people have zealous, because I see it yesterday, because these people sit in loud table, discuss this thing we are suffering today. How can you see a trailer that carried load, you that carry the private car, supposed to pass this thing, go where you are going, you say you wait for the person. How can this thing happen? And that is what we are suffering today. That is what, and they are continue suppressing us, telling us, how can we wait? That is where our people scatter over the world, running away from their father's land. But no problem, we are here. We thank God that God look at our face, because only Chukwu Okuka Abiyama see the heart of a man. Give us somebody like Mazi NNamdi Kanu, who said no to all things in this world. What he wants is the freedom of his home people. That is why we must continue worshiping Chukwu Okuka Abiyama. Forgive us this kind of leader. This is the type of leader we need. Leader who can seek the face of the Almighty God. Leader who can predict what will come happening next week. Leader who knows how he pays his people. That is what Mazi NNamdi Kanu. Our land, Mazi NNamdi Kanu is a prince, and he played that prince. He always, yes, when he angry, he can speak. when he still, after speaking, he tell you, my brother, alas, these people are going to change. And that is soft mind in half. That is why they can go to Kenya and kidnap him and bring him here, starting charging, removing Putin. Look at the Fulani, DSS, removing Putin charges for us. Dear friends, my advice for everybody today is this. Britain is already made out to be a slave to these people, and only we can force ourselves from them. We are not the same people, and we can never be. There's no Jupiter. We and Fulani can live together because these people are evil, totally evil. Everything, the most backward. All these things they are saying that they use masqueration for this political something to destroy people. But with God, we are going to win them. Our leader is there, facing them face to face. They cannot do him anything. No, they can't. He can't. They can never do him anything. For this man, we know Soludo is an intelligent man, and he know how to lie. All this picture we see, we know that some of them they are just put it in a way that they are using it to do some kind magic talk.
No,
we know all those
Mazi,
things before they are started.
Hello, Mazi. I will not want us to make an assumption because we do not have a proof whether that was a doctored picture and all of that. Whether he visited our leader or whether he didn't visit our leader is immaterial, provided the purpose of the visit is not for the release of our leader. Okay, so I wouldn't want us to begin to talk about that, whether Soludo went there and whether he didn't go, whether it was whether it was a picture. Soludo is a sitting governor. He can go to see our leader. It is his right. It is something that they all are supposed to be doing. They are supposed to go there and see the man and call for his release. But my issue with Soludo is that he claimed to have gone there. Yes, maybe he did. We saw pictures that looked true, and anybody can decide to say whether it is not true or so. But the thing is, he was only there for the end of, he was just there for a selfish purpose. He was not there because he loves the Biafran people. He was not there because he wants our leader to be free. He was only there so that he can debunk anybody that feel like whether the Monday sit at home, they are doing it for our leader, because the Monday sit at home, to a very great extent, apart from those other criminals that have taken advantage of that day and commit some crimes, those that the same politicians are paying. Okay, but on a general note, the people chose to continue sitting at home by themselves. Okay, the people chose to continue sitting at home. So he is doing that in order to turn the mind of our people. It's not the criminals self. It is our people, so that our people will stop sitting at home, because they are kind of hearing from our leader, from his own mouth, that okay, our leader didn't say that. Of course, it's not new, because the Directorate of States have already said that our leader has given order to call it off. Okay, so thank you very much for your contribution. That is a wonderful contribution that you have placed right there. Thank you very much, and God bless you. We must proceed. We must continue. This is Radio Biafra, Voice of the Coast, under the auspices of Radio Biafra London. Our lawyers have just written, and I will read it before I call it a day for today. Update on our indefatigable clients, Oyendo Mazi NNamdi Kanu, outing in court today, 18th May 2022. Good day, Ezigbo Umuchineke. The Honorable Justice Nyako, in her ruling on Oyendo's bail application, refused to grant an immediate bail, but not entirely denied. The court, however, directed that we should return with a fresh application for bail after entertaining an application stating the circumstances under which he left the country in 2017. The court intends to inquire into that circumstances before entertaining a fresh application for bail. Therefore, the road is not closed for his bail. There is still hope. However, the application has just been taken and adjourned to the 26th day of May 2022 for ruling, and if the ruling goes in our favor next week, then Oyendu will go home with us. Furthermore, the court has struck out the 6th amended charge brought against Oyendu Mazi NNamdi Kanu this morning. We will continue to provide you with updates as events unfold, but for now, remain calm and powerful and prayerful. Umuchineke. Thank you all and remain blessed. Ezibo Umuchineke. Signed, Sir Ifeanyi Ejiofor, IPOB's late counsel, 18th May 2022. So this is the information coming from our lawyer. This is the information coming from our lawyer, and I believe by now it is already spread and many people have received it. So it's not so much different from what our journalists reported earlier on. So we have just heard from our lawyer. This is the report coming from our lawyer, directly from our lawyer, Barrister Ejiofor. So I want to thank each and every one of you for listening. And I want you to remain focused, to remain vigilant, and continue at whatever work that you're doing for this movement. And continue to pray for our leader, because everything that has been laid before him has been struck out by the courts. It means that right now, our leader have no case with the zoo. Have no case. That is exactly what this just said. Our leader have no case. So the next thing is the bail of our leader. And that one is not a problem. I think what the lawyers will just do is to carry the judgment that has been given already and present. Then on the 26th, our leader should be leaving that place. Our leader should be leaving DSS dungeon. They have nothing against him. There's absolutely nothing against Mazi NNamdi Kanu. He has done no wrong for calling for a referendum. So this brings us to the close of today's program. Thank you very much for listening, and God bless you. Have a nice day.